Today we're going to go over the fundamentals of video laryngoscopy. When you are going to use video laryngoscopy, the first decision to make is what shape video laryngoscope blade you're going to use. Multiple manufacturers, brands, and models of video laryngoscope blades, but they come into two categories. There are hyperangulated video laryngoscope blades, and there are standard geometry blades which take the shape of a Macintosh laryngoscope blade. On the hyperangulated blades, we have three examples here. The first two are made by Glidescope. Two different sizes, the size 3 and size 4 hyperangulated. You can notice that the geometry of these blades has a sharp angle here meant to mirror the shape of the base of the tongue to see around that without manipulating tissues. The last video laryngoscope that's hyperangulated here is made by Karl Storz. It's their CMAC D blade. It has that same hyperangulated shape to get around the base of the tongue without moving structures. On the standard geometry blades, we have an example from Glidescope and from Storz CMAC. These are both size 4 and they resemble a standard Macintosh blade.
Okay, this is best practice for a hyperangulated blade. You're going to grip the blade, kind of low down, feather grip. You're going to watch it go directly into the mouth in the midline. As soon as the tip is past the teeth, you're going to look at the monitor, find the epiglottis, and just march down, finding where that epiglottis is. You want to get a view that's a little bit further away than maybe your Macintosh blade, like something like this. More panoramic view makes it easier for tube delivery. You're going to get your tube and rigid stylet, grip it about halfway point, maybe a little bit closer to the top. Put in the corner of the mouth under direct vision until you can't see the tip. Go towards the airway. Put the tube in to the airway. Once it's in, you're going to pop the stylet out a little bit. Advance the tube slightly, pop it a little bit more, then have your assistant pull it towards the belly button, and then the patient's intubated. Okay, this is another hyperangulated blade. This is the D blade. Procedure is basically identical. Feather grip, watch it go in the mouth, in the midline, then look at your screen, identify the epiglottis, and get a panoramic view. Be it further away than you think you want to be. Grab your tube up high again, enter the corner of the mouth, advance it in. Again, rigid stylet is critical to match the shape. Pop out the stylet a little bit, advance the tube. Your assistant's going to pull to the belly button, and that's it. So really similar to the Glidescope, basically the same as the Glidescope hyperangulated shape. Okay, so Macintosh or standard geometry best practice. Again, hold the blade lightly at first. Enter in the midline. I prefer to enter in the midline. Work your way down the tongue incrementally. Now you're looking at the screen. You're identifying the epiglottis. You're getting into the vallecula. Here you're a little bit deeper than with the hyperangulated blade. You're lifting up indirectly towards the corner of the room, getting your view. Assistant passes a bougie. Bougie comes in under direct vision. Then you switch to the screen. Bougie goes into the trachea. Tube goes onto the bougie. And then the tube's in your hand, you advance it to the depth you want, and the bougie comes out. That's it. Okay, this is the Macintosh or standard geometry blade we're gonna do with the tube and stylet. So again, light grip on the blade, enter in the midline. As soon as the tip's past the teeth, you can look at the screen, work your way, finding the epiglottis, staying high on the tongue until you're deep in the vallecula. Go to the corner of the room, get your tube and stylet, which is shaped for you. Enter a corner of the mouth, come down below, insert it into the trachea to the depth you want, and then the stylet is removed.